You're watching East Tennessee weather. Weather when you want it.
Welcome. 7 o'clock here as we get started on our Thursday. All right, by a show of hands, or, well, you can just mention in the chat, who got the downpours yesterday? We got some great videos coming in from, we don't need that music on there. We got some great videos coming in from some of the Witcher weather watchers on the chat yesterday. We'll be talking much more about that, so I'll be highlighting those coming up here in just a few minutes. Remember, today is Thursday, and today's going to be a fantastic day before the wet weather sets up shop and starts to roll its way back into the area. Let's talk about the forecast here for the day today. Yesterday we made it to 75 degrees in Knoxville, 71 in Crossville. Chattanooga made it to 80. So fairly average day yesterday, temperature-wise. Tri-Cities at 76. Now, officially where we take measurements, not everybody got the rain. But then again, not everybody got the rain in general. So when you look at their rainfall forecast, or not rainfall forecast, but when you look at the past 24-hour rainfall, you can see where those little instability showers set up, where we saw some decent amount of rain in some locations, places like Lenoir City. Doppler estimated about 85 hundredths of an inch of rain, nearly an inch of rain in Pigeon Forge, 57 hundredths in Dandridge. But again, those showers brought us some good, solid downpours and some cool cloud coverage. Take a look at this. Maria passed this along through the Witcher's Pictures link under using the East Tennessee weather app, and these were clouds over Kodak. And some ominous-looking clouds for sure. And those clouds dropped a lot of rain. And then, of course, when you have the rain, well, you've got the nice rainbows. And so Cassie shared this with us through the Witcher's Pictures link as well. A solid East Tennessee East Tennessee rainbow is what she said. But how about this one? Matthew Hogue, who is also a Witcher weather watcher. He's got a drone. And so he flew that drone up and did a time lapse of the storms. That's looking off. That's North Blount County. Of course, the storms were moving east and northeast. And so that's looking east-northeast. And you can see that good solid rain shield. Right there in the center of your screen, just some good solid downpours. And this is what the downpours did. Jessica Williams, who's also a Witcher weather watcher, sharing this through the chat. Those are some spout breakers, aren't they? Like solid, steady rain. Some gully washers. Bobby Johnson, also a Witcher weather watcher. Downpours in Sweetwater, he said. And it almost looks like, I thought for a moment that he was actually in a car wash and just playing a joke on us in the group chat that we have going with Witcher's weather watchers. But nope, those are some solid downpours across the area. So the rain came to an end yesterday evening. It actually turned out to be a nice evening for most. This morning, we do have a little bit of fog forming here to get the day started, but not a ton of fog so far. Temperatures are trending about or just a little bit warmer in some locations than what we were yesterday. But when you look at the numbers, not a big deal. It's not like it's crazy warm or crazy cold or anything. We're looking at 50s and low 60s, which on average is above average for this time of the year. We do have a few clouds hanging out with us at Klingman's Dome. We're sitting at 51 degrees right now. How about Purchase Knob? Purchase Knob also coming in at 53. Some cool cloud formations over there in Purchase Knob right now. And I love the Smoky Mountains. The trees have really bloomed out. It just looks fantastic. You know what it makes me want to do when I see shots like that? It makes me want to go backpacking. Any backpackers out there? Well, maybe not. I love doing some backpacking. I love exploring the Smoky Mountains and the beautiful backyard that we have. Look Rock is kind of socked in here at this hour. Current temperature is now coming in at 60 degrees. So here are those weather headlines. Decreasing clouds, dry and warmer today. We'll see showers and storms move back in on Friday. Showers and storms moving back in on Friday. And it looks like those rain showers will stick with us as we get through the day on Saturday. I took a lot of notes trying to figure out, really dive into the forecast on what the rainfall forecast is going to look like here as we get into our Friday, Saturday, and Sunday time frame. So I'll talk much more about that in a little bit more detail. We'll give you the general consensus coming up in just a moment. But it looks like Sunday we'll start to see decreasing rain chances as the storm system starts to exit the area. And so that's really what we're going to be watching here for the next several days. We'll get to work with those current conditions and we talked about current conditions. Let's get to work with the forecast coming up here in just a few minutes. But first things first, this morning's Wake Up with the Witcher is sponsored by East Tennessee Renovations, LLC. Listen, they're a family-owned and operated residential remodeling company specializing in kitchen and bathroom renovations. What you're going to take a look at here on the screen are before and after pictures. That before picture is not bad, but the after, so much better. That before, yeah, who likes a bathtub like that? You know, those little molded bathtubs? No, let's put some tile in there, make it look nice. They open this room up quite a bit. Listen, they take pride in their communication and scheduling skills and cleanliness on the job, and just really overall customer satisfaction. Their goal is to make any project the most hassle-free and least impactful to you, your family, and daily life. I say this every week, but if you've ever done any sort of renovations, which I've done plenty, it creates a mess and dust everywhere. They're very passionate about accessibility. Actually, they are certified aging in place specialists. So as we get older, we need to widen doorways, remove transitions, put up grab bars. They can come into your house because they're certified aging specialists. They can come into your house and really look and assess your house for what you do on a daily basis as you age. Give my friends at East Tennessee Renovations a call today if you're looking for a renovation. 865-233-3657. That's 865-233-3657. Or visit them online at East Tennessee, EastTN Renovations.com. All right, my friends. So we are sure hoping you're having a great day so far. Who's ready for more rain this weekend? Says nobody ever. All right. Enough with the shenanigans here. Let's talk about your future cast for the day today. Again, no rain today, but this future cast is picking up on the cloud coverage here this morning that we have in place. And that's really what the story is going to be with decreasing clouds. We have a great concert tonight at Yeehaw Brewery, and I'll talk about coming up here in just a few moments because they canceled it last night. By 3 o'clock this afternoon, we'll see partly cloudy skies. You know, when we have fog, the fog lifts, it becomes overcast for a little bit, then the air mixes out, and we'll see plenty of sunshine during the afternoon, and it should be a nice Thursday night. If you have ball games or practices tonight, outdoor events, if you're going to head off to Yeehaw, should be a perfect night to do so as well. 72 degrees by noon today. Our goal is going to be warmer than yesterday. Chattanooga may be about 5 degrees warmer than yesterday. Everyone else is going to be in the upper 70s to low 80s, so a solid day to get out and enjoy. And again, I'm going to say this again because we've had the rain and because we're looking at more rain on the way. If you have an automatic sprinkler system, just go to your garage and turn it off for a couple days. We don't need to water our yards right now. One of my biggest pet peeves is seeing sprinkler systems on when it's like pouring rain or when we got a ton of rain or when we're getting ready to get more rain. Just personal. That's a personal pet peeve of mine. We all have our own pet peeves, right? But maybe just go turn them off for a couple of days. Lows tonight dropping to the 50s and 60s. Tomorrow afternoon, it's not going to be cold. We're going to make it into the mid 70s for the most part, but here comes the rain. So the morning commute could be on the soggy side, depending on how fast this rain actually starts to spread its way on in. If it's not with us during the morning commute, it will be with us shortly thereafter. Likely to be soggy as we get into the lunch hour. But I don't think that the entire day on Friday will be a total washout. I think the first part of the day will. 3 o'clock, kids heading home from school, we'll see a few breaks in those clouds. As we get into the 7 o'clock, may see a few breaks as well. So it's Friday night, tomorrow night. A lot of folks want to get out and enjoy some dinner, some outdoor activities, check out the downtown areas. And I know we have a lot of festivals going on this weekend. Unfortunately, it just looks like we're going to see more rain. Now, as we get into our Saturday morning, we may start off on the dry side, but through the day on Saturday, it looks like those rain showers will continue to pick back up. Rainfall amounts just through Friday night are anywhere from, say, 1/10 of an inch to upwards of 1/2 an inch or more. So I think that, speaking of the rainfall, as I told you, I took a bunch of notes here this morning. It's what I did is I took a bunch of notes on the general consensus of the models. Now, they're all over the place, right? One model has, say, Knoxville at 0.3 inches tomorrow, 1/3 of an inch tomorrow. Another model has Knoxville tomorrow at 1/4 of an inch. Okay, so that's pretty on par. Another model has 1/1300 of an inch. That's a lot less. And then another model has about another, let's see, what is that? About less than 1/10 of an inch of rain. So the point is I think the further from Knox County northeast, less rain on Friday. Now, as we get into our Saturday, we're going to add up to that. So I think the general consensus Friday is for most locations is going to be anywhere from about 1/4 to upwards of 1/2 to 3/4 of an inch of rain. On Saturday, we could actually pick up a little bit more. The possibility of maybe another quarter to half an inch of rain or more in some locations. So I don't think it's going to be downpours like what we saw yesterday. Okay, that's what I don't think Saturday is going to be like. I think it's going to be more of a lighter rain. So therefore, maybe don't cancel any of those outdoor plans. If you're heading off to the Scottish festival, if you're heading off to the Strawberry Festival in Morristown, or even take your top off Jeep weekend. I know Tom's going to be taking his top off. Whoa, hey, Tom. Whoa, hey. Easy, buddy. I don't think it's going to be a total washout with those downpours like what we saw yesterday. So that, my friends, is great. Great news. Great news if that does not happen. That would be nice to see that. All right, so here's your 3-day forecast. We're going to be 80 today, near mid to upper 70s tomorrow, and then mid 70s on Saturday. Okay, that's the general idea that we're going to see over the next couple of days. So let me show you the big picture pattern, just the evolution of how this all plays out. You see rounds of rain on Friday, scattered showers Friday afternoon and into the evening hours, and then more rain expected on Saturday. This model forecast is not picking up on a ton of activity on Saturday. And again, I don't necessarily think that we're going to see a ton of moderate rain. I think it's going to be on the lighter side. But notice on Sunday, we're going to see, as the low tracks this way to our south, we're going to see some wraparound. Not like what we saw yesterday, kind of a different wraparound because we're going to be on the northern fringe of the low rather than the western side of the low pressure system. So it's just going to throw some moisture our direction coming in from the southeast because you get counterclockwise rotation around low. So Sunday still looks like it's going to bring us the cloud coverage and just even lighter rain. So when you look at your rain chances, Friday, we're going to get the heaviest rain. But again, this doesn't tell the whole story. It doesn't tell you timing, duration, intensity, or totals. Just gives you an idea. Do you have a better shot of seeing some rain? Listen, I will always let you know if it's going to be a total washout. Always. But I just don't think that's going to be the case. First part of Saturday, sure. I don't know why I have 2 rain chances on there. All right, here we go. So as we look ahead, I'm going to take you day by day. This is from the Weather Prediction Center. This is a 24-hour forecast of rainfall, just a general idea of rainfall. So this takes us from this morning through tomorrow morning, and we stay rain-free thanks to high pressure. Rain's going to start at the setup shop to our west. So anybody have travel plans to our west, you're likely to get more rain. Now, tomorrow morning through Saturday morning, here comes our batch of heavier rain. And this model's picking up anywhere from about a half an inch to 3/4 of an inch of rain. I'm not quite too confident in those totals per se, but I do think that the general idea is that, I think generally speaking, 1/4 to half an inch plus of rainfall can be expected on Friday. Saturday into Sunday, we're still going to be dealing with some rainfall. And then Sunday into Monday, it starts to work its way on out. Monday into Tuesday, here we go. No, that's not the right one. Here we go. Monday, Tuesday, we start to dry out once again. But it looks like Tuesday, Wednesday, another storm system is set to arrive. That's going to bring us more showers and more thunderstorms. So when you take today, this morning, all the way through Wednesday morning, the possibility is there of a good solid 1 to 2 inches of rainfall across the region. So we are still looking at a rather wetter weather pattern. We don't have this big bubble of no trouble, high pressure to dominate the pattern that's been locked in place. That's when we'll get heat waves and stuff like that. So none of that's going on. We just got these rounds and rounds of disturbances swinging on into the area. All right, so your temperature trend, average high for this time of year. It's nice that we're continuing to climb even warmer, get a little bit warmer. So average high is generally speaking about 79. A little bit warmer in Chattanooga, a little bit cooler in Crossville and the Tri-Cities area. But generally speaking, we're in the upper 70s to low 80s. But next week's going to be rather warmer. It looks like a nice ridge of high pressure. Even though we have the rain showers in place, next week temperatures will warm into the mid 80s probably by next Wednesday, and low temperatures staying above average. So these low temperatures have been nice. I got done with my work a little bit earlier before while the kids were getting up. I didn't see too many lights on, so I let the dog out, and I just sat out on the back patio this morning. It was so nice. It feels good. Got that little bit of a cool feeling to it, but not chilly. If you're going to go for a nice little walk this morning, it should be great. The weekend, we're going to be in mid to upper 70s. The Climate Prediction Center is still predicting above average temperatures. The probability of above average temperatures, anyways, all the way through the end of the month. We're getting close to my birthday, But when we're talking rainfall, we're talking above average rainfall, possibly through the end of the month as well. So we know April showers bring May flowers. What do May showers bring? A hot mess? If you're new to the platform, don't forget to download the East Tennessee Weather app. Listen, it's 100% free. It's all weather all the time for East Tennessee. We're broadcasting live right now on the East Tennessee Weather platforms, all of them, from Roku TV, Amazon Fire, to YouTube, to social media, Mike Witcher Facebook TV, Mike Witcher TV Facebook page, the East Tennessee Weather Facebook page, and again on the app itself. All right, my friends. All right, we've made it to Thursday. How was your hump day? Did you get those solid downpours? Let's go to the chat and see what everyone's saying here this morning. We got a lot going on here this morning. A lot of folks chiming in. Weren't those photos, those downpours just absolutely amazing? All right, John, we're going to have to kick you off here, buddy. This is all weather all the time, my friend. All weather all the time. If you don't have to talk about weather, if you don't have anything to say about weather, then you got to go. And we live in America. Just saying, bro. Just saying. All right. Once again, the chat's not working, so I can't populate it on the screen. I don't know why. I reached out to the company yesterday, and I did not get my question answered. They do a broadcast live every day to the company because this is a new platform that I'm using to stream, and they didn't answer my question. But I did get an email back saying, well, we didn't think about that. So let's see what our software engineers and whatnot can do, and we'll see what we can take care of, but I cannot put the chat back on. I still see your chat right there. I still see your chat right there. I don't think I have that wide view camera. Anyways. All right. I'm praying. Okay, thank you, Sandra. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm going to be knocking out all of my work here first thing this morning at 12:30. 12:30. Is the surgery today. So, Sandra, I really do appreciate it. So, just an FYI, Wake Up with Witcher may or may not happen. I think we'll probably do it unless I'm really in pain, which this could be painful. That's what they say. I don't know. I'm a little apprehensive to do it again. But here we go. So, 12:30 today, I'll be doing that. So, say a little prayer. I appreciate your prayers and your thoughts and your messages on social media as well. But hopefully we'll do Wake Up with Witcher tomorrow morning. I may be like this. I may be wearing goggles. But we'll get the whole platform set up. And let's see. Does my wife work tomorrow? Maybe she works tomorrow. Let me check her schedule here real quick. She does work tomorrow. Maybe we can get her to do Wake Up with Witcher. Who's in for that? I don't think she's in for that. Oh my gosh. Good morning, Chris. Let's see. Chris said he got slammed on Chapman Highway yesterday. I'm hoping you say you're meaning rain. Got slammed on Chapman Highway yesterday as well as at the house. I did not see I think I got a couple sprinkles, and that's about all I saw yesterday. I got two here. Sandra says, got two here sometime after 5 o'clock, and some of those were just solid downpours. Good morning, Debbie. Good morning, Debbie. That's what her little meme is looking like, her little GIF. Thank you, Katrina. I appreciate it. She says, yes, prayers for good procedure. Wouldn't that be awful? Wouldn't that be awful? That's why I don't want to do it. That's why I didn't want to do it the first time around. Wouldn't it be awful if you lost your vision? Oh, that would just be the worst. That would be the worst. All right. Thank you, Lee. I appreciate it. He says, good luck as well. Bobby Johnson says, let's go backpacking. Dude, I am totally down. We are diehard backpackers. We used to backpack a lot more back in the day. But now with two kids, we have not done so much recently. But we're thinking about trying to get the kids backpacking a little bit, try to do some of that. At least, go in like a mile or two, camp for the night, and then, and then stay the night and just kind of introduce them to backpacking. I'm trying to get them involved with scouts as well. So we'll see if we can get, they say no. They're like, no, I don't want to do scouts. Listen, bro, sometimes you just got to do things that you don't really want to do. And it's a lot of fun. I remember yesterday I took a cup of coffee yesterday. So I have a pour over. I use a Chemex. And I ran out of the paper filters. I do have a reusable filter. But I don't know if it necessarily got totally cleaned or what. So I cleaned it really good this morning. So cheers to you. Let's see what this cup of coffee tastes like. Sometimes you just got to clean things. Much better than yesterday. Thank you, Tammy, very much. I appreciate it. Good morning, AJ. AJ's joining us this morning. Got the candle burning as well. Smells so amazing in here. Tammy says, took some beautiful pictures of the clouds yesterday evening. I think, did you post those on, if you posted those on the Witcher's Pictures link, we'll be able to get those up here this morning. So let me do a couple things. We'll try to share some photos with you. Let's see here, because I can get those on and share some of these amazing photos if it's working, but sometimes it's not working. There we go. All right, it is working. All right, we'll get back to those coming up here in just a second. Tom says, yes, rain this weekend, free shower for the Jeep. Need to pack the towels. I mean, Jeeps are made to get rained in, right? I mean, so people usually who have Jeeps usually don't carry a bunch of stuff like cars, right? Because you have the top off, you go to the grocery store, whatever, do some shopping, and sometimes your Jeep's going to get wet. I think they're kind of made for that, right? Paul Prater, good morning. Paul says, Mother Nature is a month behind with all this rain. Yes, and so is our severe weather season as well. We haven't had a lot of severe weather. Let's hope it stays that way, but it looks like the end of May and the beginning of June may start to ramp up a little bit. Going to Doherty concert in Johnson City tonight. Nice, Julie. That should be fun. Daughtry. I'm assuming that's Daughtry, not Doherty. Daughtry. Nice. That's cool. Isn't Daughtry from like the 90s? Right up our alley, Julie. Right up our alley. Katrina says, you keep saying the bad R word. Rats. I'm trying to think of some other ones. Can't think of other ones off the top of my head. Portia, yes, my surgery is today. She's hoping I have a quick recovery. It shouldn't be too bad. I'm not that worried about it. Oh, man. Good morning, Barry. Barry's joining us this morning. Jane, Tennessee Mountain Laurel Festival in Lansing, Tennessee. Lansing's in Morgan County, correct? I believe Lansing is in Morgan County on Friday evening and Saturday. Tennessee Mountain Laurel Festival. Nice. Thanks, Jane, for passing that along. That's what this is for. Send me any festivals, any events that you have going on. We will talk about it. Give people an idea. Sometimes we get to the weekend, we're like, what are we going to do? And then we have to go to social media. We have to go to all these places to try to figure out what actually is happening during the weekends. And so this is what this formats and this platform is all about. Let's highlight our community, our festivals, our events, our projects, our ideas. Good morning, Love Skippy. Glad you could join us this morning. It's LASIK day, baby. These are going away. But you know me, I do like them for looks every once in a while. And so I will bring them back every once in a while. So don't worry about it, Eric. The specs will still get wet on rainy days. Mostly they're going to be sunglass specs. Oh, my gosh. Katrina says, wishing for no rain next week. It's vacation week. Are you doing a staycation, Katrina? All right. Well, yeah, they do bring pilgrims. May showers? No, April showers bring May flowers. Yeah, you're right. May showers bring pilgrims. You're right. You are right. Duh. Barry says, May showers make a parked motorcycle. Yeah, that's the truth. I've been on a motorcycle in rain, and you know what's hard about motorcycles in rain are the painted lines of the roads. Those get so slick. You got to be careful about those if you're a motorcycle rider. Is the weather going to be bad tomorrow or mad tomorrow? Sierra says. It's probably going to be both. No, it's not going to be bad. Bad. We may be mad at it, but it's not going to be bad. We're just looking at some good, solid, steadier rain for the first part of the day. The second part, we should start to see a little bit of a drying trend, but this low is just going to bring us that unsettled weather pattern. It's not organized. It's an unorganized low-pressure system, and so with that, we're not looking at necessarily any severe weather threat. But with that said, we do have a risk for some isolated. I didn't even highlight that this morning. Let's see if I can get that on. We do have a risk for some isolated strong thunderstorms over the next 24 hours by the Storm Prediction Center. And the reason why is because overnight tonight, we have a little bit of energy that's going to be swinging its way on through. There it is. This would be Friday into Saturday. So let me show you what that looks like. That's Friday into Saturday. So late Friday night, like probably during the overnight hours would be our greatest risk for that. But I'm not too confident that will happen. We've got some wind shear in the atmosphere. So we got a lot of spin, winds changing speed and direction with height. So wind shear can actually help to enhance thunderstorms. It does enhance thunderstorms. So we don't have to always have a lot of instability. So we're not going to have a lot of instability per se. But late Friday, so I think after bedtime Friday night into Saturday morning. We'll highlight that a little bit more detail throughout the day tomorrow. All right, so getting the smoker going for an event tomorrow, pulled pork and smoked chicken salad. Tom, where have you been? I have told you this, my friend, again. Let us know where you're going, dude. Did you have too many beverages last night there, Tom? Thanks, buddy. I appreciate it. Tom says, hang in there, brother. You got this. Janelle says she's actually going to do Wake Up with Witcher tomorrow. Did you see that on the chat? She says, no, I will do it. That's what I took from that. The things I wrote listen, I wrote her, being on TV for as long as I have, I've roped my wife into a lot of things she probably does not want to do. And she is a champ. So Janelle, I love you. You are a champ. But tomorrow, just saying, I might need some help in the studio. Because they say you can't see for several days. I mean, you'll be able to see, but it'll be blurry. So it'll be interesting to try to build my weather maps. I'll be like, what's that you say over there, weatherman? Yeah. I'm not quite sure. See, Eva says, please do the broadcast tomorrow, Janelle. Pressure's on, my friend. You're not my friend. You're my girlfriend. You're my wifey. She's saying that's a hard no, although it would make for some good bloopers. And it would do pretty well on social media, babe. Just saying. Oh, my gosh. All right, we'll keep going through the chat here. Let's take a look at those TDOT SmartWay cameras, see if we have any major issues. It does not appear that we have any major issues so far this morning. We've got some congestion coming down 75, which is typical. Congestion, I'm assuming that's congestion right there by Western Avenue. Click the button. Click the button. Why isn't it clicking the button? Well, we're not going to click that button, but there's some congestion. Typical locations. This is a live look there at 40 and Weisgarber. So traffic's running smoothly this morning. It's Thursday. We don't have the rain out there. We'll come into downtown Knoxville where we always get a slowdown. That one's not working. We'll come to this one. That one's always a big slowdown right there around the curve. 40 and Hall of Fame coming into downtown. You know, traffic is always amazing to me. I don't know about you. It's always fascinating to me. I would love to learn more about traffic. There's so many studies done on traffic. But they, and some of the stuff I've read that says, like, when you're in, like, bumper-to-bumper traffic, and even though it's running at interstate speeds, and it's high congestion, I read this, if one person way up at the front, or just during that congestion in general, if one person puts on their brakes, it's a trickle effect down the road that a mile down the road, that traffic actually comes to a complete stop. Because somebody slowed down on the front side of that. Isn't that crazy? And if you've ever seen time lapses of traffic, you can see how people do slow down here, and then all of a sudden it piles up, then it gets going, then it piles up, then it gets going. Traffic is just it's a weird phenomena to me. And Interstate 40 is a weird phenomena, I guess, to me. Not really, considering we have, 75, 40, 81, all converging in downtown Knoxville. It'd be really nice if they join, build a major interstate coming down here. So all these folks down 75 don't have to come through downtown. Maybe could build one down here as well. Although I guess they kind of have with Pellissippi Parkway. But there's got to be a better way. My buddy works for TDOT. He's an engineer. I'll be like, Josh, there's got to be a better way, my friend. There's got to be a better way for traffic around the Knoxville area. Good morning, Tanner. Have a good day at school, bud. And I appreciate your offer to help East Tennessee weather. I do so much appreciate that. Felicia's got some planting to do, so we need some dry days. But the plants need some water too. Yeah, okay, so Lansing is in Morgan County. Thank you, Jane. See, I'm pretty good with my with my cities and towns around East Tennessee, knowing what county they're in. I guess I should be. I've been here for quite a long time, since 2005. Katrina's doing a staycation. And sometimes there's nothing better than a staycation. Strawberry Festival in Morristown on Saturday. I would like to head up there. And again, remember this weekend, Saturday night at Orange Hat Brewery as well. Hopefully, depending on my eyes, I will be hosting the dating game. The dating game at Orange Hat Brewery. Starts at 7 o'clock if you want to come out to that. But I will let you know. So check it on social media. I'll let you know because I'll be posting about it as well. But I'll let you know if I will be able to make it out there. Just kind of depends on how I'm feeling, I suppose. I need my Wild Tree Lane. Michelle says I need whatever Mother Nature is taking to get all this energy. I need whatever Mother Nature is taking to get all this energy. Michelle, I'm not quite sure if I'm reading that correctly. I'm not quite sure what you're saying. We've got a graduation on Saturday. Yeah, it's graduation weekend. A lot of graduations going on this weekend from CMA. Not quite sure what CMA is. Something Academy. Something Morristown Academy, maybe? Maybe Morristown Academy. So Cheryl, let me know what academy that is. Paul Prater. Janelle, pressure's on, my friend. Pressure's on. Good morning, Vince. Say good morning to your family for me, please. Tammy says you can do it, Janelle. Go, Janelle, says Tom. I think we'll have to bring it to a vote on social media. And whoever wins, sorry, Janelle, you're going to have to do the weather. Paul says we should bring it to a vote. I vote Friday with Janelle. I mean, she's definitely much better looking than me. But I better watch what I wish for, right? Because then you're going to want her to broadcast every morning and be like, "What's we don't want your ugly mug around here. We want hers." Dina, I am having LASIK done at 12:30 today. Actually, PRK. So it's a little bit more painful. I've had it done in 2007. It lasted for a good solid 10 years. Then my eyes started changing. I got some nighttime glasses for nighttime driving because I've always worked in the nighttime hours. Even when I was at Weather Nation, I got up at 1 o'clock in the morning to drive to work. So all of a sudden one day I was like, I can't really read the signs anymore. So I went and got my vision checked, and lo and behold, it had changed. They say that your vision is supposed to stabilize by 25 years old. Mine clearly did not. Layla says yes. Tammy says yes. Katrina says yes. Tom says, not like she's not been on the show before. In her PJs, like during severe weather. Man. Oh, the Country Music Awards. Wait. Oh, well, that's what I thought it was, CMA at first, but I don't think that's what she meant. Michelle says, Mother Nature must have some good coffee to get the energy. I got what you're saying now. I smell what you're stepping in. It don't smell pretty. We're talking about all the energy in the atmosphere. Yes, we are. My bad. Good morning, Jorge. Jorge says, you talk about Knoxville traffic. Heck, come experience Maryville, Blount County traffic for a week and let's talk again. You want to come say hi? Uh-oh, pressure's on. Career Magnet Academy. Nice. What's up, Coach Howell? How are you, sir? Glad you could join us on Wake Up with Witcher. See, we got a lot of new people on here with Wake Up with Witcher. This is awesome. Awesome. All right, Coach. I got to ask you. This is a question for Coach. Do you have the East Tennessee Weather app? Do you? If you're a coach, you probably should have it. Just saying. Hey, listen, Coach, if you don't have it or anybody joining us that's new to the platform, just go to the Google Play Store, the App Store, and search East TN Weather, all one word. That's how it's labeled. That's my branding. And with the capital TN, just really highlight Tennessee in orange. I mean, you can't miss it. It's the first one that pops up if you search that. But, Coach, this is going to be good for any events, any practices, any ball games. Because the radar gives you past, current, and future radar of 2 hours. And so, like yesterday, it came in very handy yesterday. Actually, I razzed my friend over at Yeehaw Brewing. where I'm going to be broadcasting, which I'll talk about that here right now. Razzed her a little bit yesterday because they canceled the event last night, and she's like, they wouldn't listen to me. I said, well, I wouldn't listen to you either, but why wouldn't they listen to the weatherman? Well, they were a little nervous about the rain. So last night at like 6 o'clock, I texted her. I said, see, I told you we would have been fine because there was no rain in downtown at 6. But anyways, got some Americana and bluegrass music coming up. It is tonight. It's their summer concert series, WDVX and Yeehaw. Putting it on at Yeehaw Brewing. We've got May 16th. We also have June 12th, July 10th, August 14th, September 11th, and October 9th. So once a month over the next 6 months. If you like bluegrass and Americana and you like those outdoor events, this is going to be a great thing, and I will be broadcasting live from there. So I guess I'll be shooting for June 12th because I'm not going to be able to do that later on tonight. All right, while we're on here, folks. Uh-oh. You know what that means. I need to start getting some more music. It's not time to do the chicken dance. No, my friends, it is time to check in on today's national holidays. So let's talk about today's national holidays, shall we? Today's national holidays, it's not brought to you by anybody but me. We've got national... Yeah, anybody want to help me with that word? I have no idea. Coquiles? St. Jack's Day? Like what is that? May 16th, we celebrate National, whatever word that is, St. Jack's Day. Maybe I'm saying it wrong. I could be totally saying this wrong. I apologize. My wife probably would be better at that. Janelle, come on, chime in. She speaks French. Saint Jacques Day? I don't know. What's coquilles? I don't know. I'm butchering this. I should shut up right now. This classic French dish is scallops and a creamy wine sauce covered with breadcrumbs and cheese before it is browned. And let's get that advertisement out of there. Placed in a broiler, cooks usually make this seafood scallop dish with a mixture of butter, cream, mushrooms, and their favorite cheese. All right. Well, I totally butchered that one. That's good. Solid. Nailed that one, Witcher. All right. We'll keep this music up on the low end. How about that? All right. It's National Classic Movie Day. Are we talking about like Spaceballs? Are we talking about Star Wars? What's considered a classic movie these days? Or are we talking about like even older than that? I don't know. It is Thursday. It's going to be a nice day. So let's not watch classic movies today. Maybe do that over the weekend. Here's a good one. Any mimosa drinkers out there? I'm usually a one and done for mimosas. I do like me a good mimosas. Or the other mimosas, if you don't do mimosas, they're called poinsettias. You add cranberry juice with champagne. And so National Mimosa Day. There's nothing better than brunch and mimosas. But then it's like, if you don't keep going, you got to take a nap. Ooh, it's National Barbecue Day. Now that I can get on board with. Start off with some mimosas. Get your big old pork belly or pork ready to go. Get it into the smoker. Have a couple cold beverages on a nice summer day. Why is National Barbecue Day on May 16th? Yeah, I guess it's usually warmer, but in the United States, whether you grill at home or grab some takeout, you'll find Americans across the country enjoying an assortment of mouthwatering barbecue flavors and sauces. So if you're going to do some barbecuing today, put it on social media, hashtag it National Barbecue Day. I do love me some barbecue. I got a smoker last summer for my dad for my birthday. Used it a few times. I do some great ribs. I do a homemade barbecue sauce that my dad actually won a barbecue contest when I was I think I was about 7 or 8 years old. He won this barbecue contest, and it's funny. I still have it in email. My dad sent it to me. The newspaper clipping that it was his picture. It was us in there, and the funny thing is my quote in the newspaper. This was in the newspaper. My quote was something on the lines of, "I was super sad that my dad won because we were replacing a new barbecue grill for our old one." Like what? What was I thinking? Oh my gosh. But yeah, so my dad won through for his barbecue sauce and of course the ribs themselves. He does some amazing spare ribs. Shout out to my dad. He's always barbecued ever since I was a little kid. We'd always have people over. Maybe that's where I get it from. I love having people over here at the house. I love hosting. I love having barbecues. I hate cleaning up afterwards. Usually when you have the right friends over, they help you clean up, right? But I do love barbecuing, that's for sure. It is bueno. It's good. All right, National Do Something Good for Your Neighbor Day. Ah, that's a good one. Do something good for your neighbor day. All right, we got National Piercing Day. Anybody have any piercings on here? Anybody want to admit that they've got some crazy piercings? I do have my ear pierced. I will admit that. Here's a funny story about that. I'll just let you know more about my life. I did have my ear pierced. So I came home one day. I really wanted my ear pierced in high school, my left ear. I'm just telling you my age here. Wanted my left ear pierced. And I came home and I was like, I know my dad's going to get so mad at me. My mom's probably not going to be too happy, but my dad is going to be livid. So I came home and I actually got one of those magnetic ones and put it in my ear. We sat down at dinner because we ate as a family like 90% of the time we ate as a family every night. And so I had this in. My dad looked over and he just like, you could see the steam coming out of his ears. He was so mad. He told me, he's like, you might as well just go put a dress on. This is unacceptable. And we started cracking up. And I was like, Dad, it's a magnet. Don't worry about it. I'm just messing with you. Well, I wasn't 18 yet. My mom was not going to take me because she didn't want to get in a fight with her husband, which I totally understand. So I asked my older brother, who was over 18. I said, hey, dude, will you take me to go get my ear pierced? So we did the next day. I showed up to dinner that night with a real earring in my ear. My dad was like, why are you still wearing that magnetic one? That's so stupid. No. And so I said, well, Dad, it's not magnetic. It's real. Funny thing is I can still put an earring in. But to continue that story, so then I went through high school. I had my earring for about 4 years or so, 4 or 5 years. I wore it all through college. I used to just have a little hoop. You could never see it. Never can see it in pictures or anything. It was so small. But when I got into broadcasting and I knew I was going to get into broadcasting, my senior year, my buddy and I both had earrings of college. And so I was like, dude, we are never going to get TV jobs if we have a hole in our ear. We were so panicked about that. So we're like, all right, earrings coming out. And I was just so petrified I was not going to get a TV job because I had a hole in my ear. You can't even see it. Things that we think about that are going to make a huge problem in our life, a huge issue, and it ends up turning out to be a non-issue. Maybe one day I'll put it on in my ear. National Biographers Day. All right. We have National Sea Monkey Day. What? And National Love a Tree Day. Who doesn't love a tree? Just go hug a tree. So if somebody calls you a tree hugger, don't take offense to it. Just say, I'm hugging a tree. Tree hugger. We'll go back to the T-Dot cameras. No accidents out there, but of course, volume is starting to build. We have some slowdowns right now coming in. I don't know. They're zooming on that car. Uh-oh. What's going on? Zooming on that truck. Do we have an issue with that truck? No, I don't think we do. Come on, T-Dot guys. So we got it's a little bit of a slowdown. That would be at Campbell Station Road. We also over toward Watt Road. A little bit of a slowdown, but your typical traffic here this morning. That's not what I want. All right, so who did I ask? Now I'm off my chat. So who did I ask? It was Coach. So Coach, did you respond? Let's find out if you responded. See if Coach responded. Coach says, doing great. Hope you're doing well. He goes, yep. And he said, Fulton High School graduation is tonight. Nice. Congratulations to all of the graduates, whether it be from preschool to elementary school to high school to college and anywhere in between. Big shout out to all the graduates. You know what was really weird? I remember when I graduated, I was like, oh my gosh, how did I get here? How did college go like that fast? High school, same. High school was a little, but I feel like college went super fast. And I remember the first year after college, I was like, oh my gosh. After, that summer anyways. I mean, I got my first TV job that first summer after college, but I remember that first summer we talked about graduation. I was like, oh my gosh, I was just there. Like, how am I already in like a career path now? Like, this is nuts. Well, Coach, if you ever need any help, by the way, bud, hit me up. I'll help you out with any of the weather that you need to help your students and all the athletes on any events when we're expecting rain. I do not mind helping one single bit. So keep that in mind, sir. And congratulations, of course. Tom says, we got a lot of food trucks using the app. Nice. Lisa says, speedy recovery after surgery. Thank you, Lisa. Paul says, I love the Yeehaw Dunkel. Yes, but have you tried the Witcher's Brew over there? You know, I brewed over there with the head brewer, who's not there anymore, actually. The head brewer for Yeehaw has now down at Peaceful Side Social. When Peaceful Side Social took over, what's it called? Oh, it's one of my favorite beers. Blackberry Farm Brewing. So now Blackberry Farm has been sold to Yeehaw, or to Peaceful Side. And so now he's brewing down in Maryville for Peaceful Side Social, Peaceful Side Social. So cool stuff. Yeehaw is a great place, by the way. Kimberly, come on. What are you doing? Taking care of like 5-10 grandkids or something like that? How are you running late? Jeez. Oh, Wild Tree Lane says, we have some awesome barbecue sauce inside 865 Candle Company. Remember, they're in South Knoxville. Peach bourbon and a smoky orange. That sounds amazing. Chris says, yeah, in the 80s, I had the ear piercing. We used ice and piercing studs. Oh, my brother, I think that's how my brother did it too. And people used to heat up a needle and do it on their own. Ugh. Coach, you love the app? Nice. Yeah, Coach. Big shout out to Coach Howell. Love it. Love it. Let's see. Layla says, our senior pastor has 2 or 3 earrings. Years ago, I can't read that. A mother of the bride, groom of our church member, fumbled all over the place trying to ask him to remove it for the wedding. He finally helped her out and asked if she wanted him to remove it for the wedding. She said yes. Funny story when he tells it. That is super funny. Hey, by the way, the time is 7:46 here this morning. Time's cruising right along. What have we missed? I don't think we've missed much. The only thing that we need to do one more time before we wrap up the show is to give a big shout out to this morning's Wake Up with Witcher sponsor. It is East Tennessee Renovations, LLC. They're a family-owned and operated company. They're operated and they do kitchens and bathroom renovations. That's really what they do. They do back decks as well. But their goal is really cleanliness on the job, customer service, and customer satisfaction. And they are certified in aging in place specialists. So as you age and you need some modifications done to your house, give them a call because they will come in there and they'll give you the ideas and the help of what you could do to really navigate your home as we age. So give them a call today at 865-233-3657. That's 865-233-3657. Or visit them online at easttnrenovations.com. The morning's cruising right along. We sure hope you have a great day. I do have to wrap things up here because we got a lot of work ahead of me. My son's birthday party is this weekend. We've set up the camper. I did that yesterday, knowing that I probably was not going to be able to do that later on today because when I get home from my surgery, I will be taking a nap. A very, very, very long nap. Maybe all the way through tomorrow morning. We'll see. Because they send you home with pain pills and sleeping pills. Oh, check Witcher's pictures. That's what I forgot to do. You're right. Hold on. Let's go back to that. Hold on. I've got some other ones. Here we go. Whoa. Yeah, my bad, cat. My bad. I did have some pictures I wanted to show you. That is awesome. Oh, you just made my day. What's up, little kitty cat? Am I that fascinating? Am I? Take a look at this. We've got Britt Hott, who joins us every once in a while from Flat Hollow Marina off of Norris Lake. Captured a beautiful rainbow. How cool is that? You'll see that pop up on the screen here in just a second. Thank you, Britt, for passing that one along. We also had Elaine Ombre. She's always producing some amazing photos. Take a look at that sunset behind the lens. Some nice rays of sunshine. That's a cool shot. We've got another one from Chris Zimmerman. Chris, big shout out to Chris. He says, hold on, let's see what he says here. Lenore City Rainbow. Lenore City Rainbow. Big shout out to Chris this morning. Nice. That's a cool shot. Let's see. We've got Tammy's on here. So, Tammy, here's one of your cool cloud photos. Tammy's always posting a lot of photos. I love it. I try to get those up. The ones that I posted yesterday and aired this morning, when I build them out, they will be on the East Tennessee Weather platform at easttnweather.com, where you can go see your photos. We also had some, let's see, that's pretty cool clouds over the last couple of days. Here's another one coming in from Tammy. It's cool clouds. Clouds are cool, aren't they? Oh, how about this little rainbow? This one was Jenny Baker, super low rainbow the other evening. How cool is that? That is, I mean, anybody want to find the pot of gold? You got two ends right there. I don't think I have ever seen a rainbow that low in the sky. That's really cool. But it's a double rainbow. Can you see the one up above it right here? A double rainbow. And you know when you have a double rainbow, the rainbow is opposite. So instead of Roy G. Biv, you get Biv G. Roy. I don't know. I can't spell backwards. I do have a friend who you can give him any word and he can spell it backwards. We had a really cool drone shot. How about this cool drone shot of the clouds? This was, I think, 2 days ago. I think it was. I love drone shots. That's why I like flying so much. But I think this morning's Wake Up with Witcher's Pictures. This morning's Wake Up with Witcher's Pictures has to go to Kat this morning. Kat, again, big shout out to you. That's a solid one for sure. So the birthday party for the kids this weekend, so I got to go get a bunch of work done, go help the wife clean up the house, get ready, because I am not going to be able to do that as we get into the afternoon, and maybe not possible tomorrow. So tune in tomorrow. I will let you know. I'll probably at least come on here and at least say hi, good morning. We'll see. I don't know. Subject to change. TBD. It's a dynamic situation, folks. Things are going to be changing over the next couple of days, next 24 hours. Thank you for all the support, all the kind words. For my surgery here later on today, should go off without a hitch. Wish I had a knock on wood little button there. I do not. But I appreciate you every single day. So thank you so much for joining us this morning for Wake Up with Witcher, joining me. And maybe we'll get my wife on here tomorrow. Maybe we won't. I won't pressure her too much. Too much? Like when I say too much, I'm just going to go poke the bear. Come on, you got to do it. We'll see. We'll see if we can get her to do it or not. Anyways, my friends, thanks so much for joining me this morning. Again, hopefully we'll do Wake Up with Witcher tomorrow morning, but either way you look at it, the East Tennessee weather platforms will always be updated with all the latest weather information. I do 4 weather updates all the time. Listen, if you have a Roku TV, Amazon Fire, if you're on YouTube, go subscribe. Go smash that subscribe button on YouTube. Help support East Tennessee weather, even if you're not an everyday YouTuber. The more you get on there, the more that subscribe, the more it helps this platform of East Tennessee weather. Again, please download the East Tennessee weather app. It literally is, and I don't say this because it's mine. I promise you, that's not my style. It is literally one of the best apps I have ever used. I've downloaded a lot of weather apps over the years. Trust me on that one. The Futurecast, the radar, the interactive radar is going to be best. Current, past, and future radar is going to give you everything you need to know. You get a 1 minute with Witcher. By the way, if you've not seen that, go to the daily forecast. Check it out. It's shot vertically, so it's meant to be viewed on the cell phone. But 1 minute with Witcher, you get everything you need to know in just 1 minute or less. But I also have my daily forecast, which also gives you an extended forecast, a typical old school TV ways forecast. I know I'm still broadcasting, but got a lot of weather information right there on the screen. And listen, if you're looking for something at all, please go help and support the local advertisers that are helping to support this platform in East Tennessee. I would not be here without the local advertisers. So if you happen to see them on the app, if you need new windows, anything like that, please check out some of my local advertisers. And if you do, please tell them where you saw the advertisement and just give them a big high five, big hug, and a big shout out. By the way, Chris, I have not forgotten about the hug. If I see you again, we will be giving you a giant hug. We got the Yeehaw WDVX concert series tonight at Yeehaw Brewing Company, so check that out if you're looking for something to do. It starts at 7 o'clock tonight. Some bluegrass and some Americana music. We got a lot of festivals going on and a lot of outdoor activities this weekend. Just know today's going to be increasing sunshine, dry and warm. We are looking at increasing rain throughout the day tomorrow and some lingering showers and rather unsettled weekend, but I don't think it's going to be a total washout all day Saturday, and we should see improving weather conditions as we head into our Sunday. I will send you back to the 24-hour weather channel. We'll do a quick little show open. You'll come out to a good old classic, long, old school format weather forecast. If you missed any of the forecasts, I will keep you up to date on not what's going on just today, but the weekend, the look ahead from the Climate Prediction Center to the Weather Prediction Center, and also take a look at a lot of your 7-day temperature trends. And we're highlighting photos and videos this morning as well. So stick around for that. That's coming up next. In the meantime, we sure hope you have a great day. I will see you back here somewhere on the East Tennessee weather platforms tomorrow throughout the entire day. All right, my friends, have a great day. We'll see you back here tomorrow.
You're watching East Tennessee weather. Weather when you want it.
Hi, everyone. Happy Thursday. Have a great day. Today's going to be a fantastic day. Yesterday, not too bad. I mean, we had the instability shower. Some of us picked up some decent amount of rain, but we did top out into the 70s, and we had some amazing photos and videos to share with you here in just a moment. You can really see who saw the rainfall yesterday with those highlighted areas. Places like Pigeon Forge picking up nearly an inch of rain. So we saw some pretty good downpours. Some gully washers out of the clouds that looked like that across the area, but some of us saw a nice rainbow. Thanks to Cassie for passing that one along. Cool little time lapse from Matthew Hogue, which, by the way, is a Witcher weather watcher. If you're interested in that, you can become a storm spotter. All you have to do is go take the course with the Sky One Storm Spotter course with the National Weather Service. Send me your certificate, mike@easttnweather.com, and you can become part of a Witcher weather watcher. But those storms, I'll tell you what, gully washers, gutter breakers also. That was Jessica Williams. She's also a Witcher weather watcher. Same with Bobby Johnson. And you can really see the heavy rainfall. It almost looks like he was at a car wash. But that was not the case. So, yes, some soakers yesterday. Today is going to be a much better day. We start off with some clouds. We'll see decreasing clouds, dry and warmer weather today. Showers and thunderstorms will start to move their way back in on Friday. Saturday, we are looking at continued rainfall off and on. I think through the weekend, we'll pick up anywhere from a half an inch to over an inch of rain. That's Friday, Saturday into Sunday. Storms move out of our area and move off to the east on Sunday, but we may have some wraparound moisture on Sunday. So Sunday can't take the rain chances totally out of the forecast. So for the day today, just not much to show you except for the fact that we do have the clouds in place this morning. Clouds will start to break up as we get into the lunch hour, so grab the sunglasses. You will need those before the day is over. And can't rule out maybe a stray shower across the Tri-Cities area before the day is over as well. Temperature-wise, not bad. Actually, it's going to be a nice warmer day. We're at 72 degrees by lunchtime. Forecast highs today will be in the low 80s. So really a nice afternoon, and enjoy the nice break of rain because it has been rather soggy, and I know a lot of you are really sick and tired of the rain. So enjoy the evening. Maybe do dinner outside on the back patio. We're still going to be right around 77 by around 8 o'clock here this evening. Overnight lows tonight, clouds start to increase, are going to drop down into the 50s and 60s. And as we head through the day on Friday, we'll see those temperatures climb into the mid-70s, so not necessarily a warm day, but pretty much a seasonable day. However, above average rainfall is on the way. We've got several rounds of rain on the way. We'll see a first batch for the first half of the day. Then we'll start to see maybe some drying conditions as we get into our Friday afternoon and Friday evening if you have any sort of dinner or date night plans on Friday night. But heading into the weekend, this low pressure system is still going to stick with us. There is a chance for maybe some stronger thunderstorms late Friday into early Saturday. This model's not picking up on that activity, but that's the possibility. So during the overnight hours, if we were to see any strong thunderstorms, it could be during the overnight hours. Some decent rain through Friday night, especially across the Plateau, Southern Valley. Tri-Cities will likely see less of that throughout the day on Friday. So drier weather conditions basically from Knox County up towards the Tri-Cities area. 3-day forecast will be dry today. Showers tomorrow, mid-70s on Saturday with some more showers continuing around the area. And I know we have a ton of outdoor activities. We've got Strawberry Festival. We've got the Scottish Festival. We have Take Your Top Off Jeep Weekend in Townsend. And unfortunately, it looks like these showers are going to be with us. So here's kind of the play out over the next couple of days, all the way through Sunday. You can see how this low is just going to be kind of lingering around the area, and that's really going to help to bring us a little bit more unsettled weather. But through the day on Sunday, the low tracks its way on out of here. A few wraparound showers, so still likely to stay mostly cloudy on Sunday, but not as much rain as what we'll see on Friday and Saturday. So you can see how the rain chances will taper off as we get into our Monday. Tuesday is going to be dry, and then Wednesday we'll have to watch closely. Right now, 20% chance of rain, but we may see increasing rain chances as we head through the day on Wednesday. Let's take you day by day. High pressure in control today into early tomorrow morning, and then tomorrow morning through Saturday morning, the rain's going to start to spread its way on in. Saturday morning through Sunday morning, we're still going to hang on to those rain chances, and then Sunday into Monday, it starts to lift its way on out. By Monday, Tuesday timeframe, we're going to be on the dry side, probably Tuesday into early Wednesday, but Wednesday into Thursday, we'll see another round of rain set up shop and work its way on through. So when you look at a 7 days rainfall forecast, we're looking at about 1 inch to maybe upwards of 1.5 inches of rain in some locations around East Tennessee. So some decent amount of rain is on the way. Temperature wise, Saturday is going to be the coolest day at 76, but next week we could be warming back into the mid 80s. We'll see how that plays out. Low temperatures are going to be comfortable as well. We're going to be in the low 60s, which has been trending above average. So highlighting that weekend forecast specifically, 76 Saturday, 79 Sunday. Scattered showers on Saturday, could be trending drier on into our Sunday. But looking ahead from the Climate Prediction Center, still looking at the possibility of above average temperatures all the way through the end of the month, and likely to see above average rainfall as well. So as this wet weather pattern continues, make sure you have a way to receive weather information, whether it be severe weather alerts or whether it be push notifications that we're broadcasting live, or just check in on your daily forecast, interactive radar. This is going to be a great tool as we get through the weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Listen, it gives you current, past, and future radar. There's not many apps that do exactly that. Plus, you get a forecast from me right there on your East Tennessee Weather app as well. So just go to the Google Play Store, the App Store, and search East TN Weather, all one word. I'm on Roku TV, Amazon Fire, YouTube, and all social media. We sure hope you have a great Thursday.